Hi there, I'm Dave Sherry. This is a work called The Head is a Sail in the Wind. And it's about, when I was at school, I would look out into out the window and drift off, and the teacher would say, come back in here, Dave, come back into class. And now drifting off is so important. This unproductive thought process is so important. And this simple sculpture represents that I'm going to wear throughout this performance. What I'm going to do first is make some minimal friends, have a minimal friendship. It's really important to have minimal friends because you don't have to do anything with a minimal friend. All you have to commit to with a minimal friend is, hey, how's it going? And then go. And if you have minimal friendships, then you can build bigger friendships. So have you ever seen each other before, you two people? You can't be minimal friends. Have you and you seen each other before? No, you can be minimal friends. You are minimal friends now. And you just wait, hey, and it's best if you see a minimal friend on the bike. Because you don't have to stop. That is your minimal friend. So, what am I going to do? So I try to work things out. I read things and I try to understand the earth and the place that I live. And the more I try to understand things, the further away I go, the further back. And this is where Elliott Smith, the dead musician, comes into it. And me and Elliott are just far away now in space, looking at Earth. And we're looking at little twinkling stars and going, is that Earth? Which one is Earth? And I try to understand things. I read the newspaper, go into the financial area, and I see in the business area that the government is selling the banks back to the banks. And I try to understand that. And I think, what is that? What is that? Because I think in 2008, they give all the money into the banks, they bought all these shares. And that doesn't seem right, does it? It doesn't seem right that now, so long later, 16 years later, they're selling the banks back to the banks. They're giving them back control of the system. And this is where Elliott helps me. Elliott, what are they doing? Well, Dave, that's a workaround. That's really interesting. That's a workaround. And then I get onto the train, and I go to Edinburgh a couple of days a week. Travel to Edinburgh from Glasgow, and they're upping the fare. They're making the fare twice as expensive, but they're putting on half the trains. That's really great, isn't it? And I can't work that out. And then that's where Elliott Smith comes in, the authentic self. So what is that, Elliott? Well, Dave, that's also a workaround. Yeah, but work around who? Well, work around you, Dave. That's a work around me. Yeah, that's a workaround. And we can build that into the dance routine that I'm working on just now. So I'm working on the dance routine, and this is the workaround 2008, 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 2023, 2024. That's the workaround 2024. Oh, with the workaround, there's the Manuel face out of Faulty Towers. So the workaround has the Manuel lost face. What's going on? Because I don't know what's going on in the world Manuel face. With the workaround. And then there is the Madonna dance routine. So this is Madonna. Here's the Madonna dance routine. There's the workaround, there's the Madonna. So we'll do the Madonna dance routine. We've got the workaround. What else have we got there? We've got the Elon Musk. So this is great. We're building up a dance routine. The Elon Musk. And then the next thing then there's another part to the dance routine. There's the push-on. Because there is a push-on. Why is there a push-on? Nobody knows, but there is a push-on. Some reason there's a push-on. Let's do the push-on. Do the push-on. This is the push-on. This is the push-on here. Why is there such a push-on? Nobody knows why there's a push-on, but there is a big push-on. For some reason, this is part of the dance routine. There's a push-on. No one knows why there's a push-on. I have no idea why there's a push-on. But there is a massive push-on. Nobody knows. So that's the dance routine. Now, if anyone is squeamish about a man with a dead mackerel in his mouth during the dance routine, this is your time to exit. So this is part of how I think about my artwork. How do I make something that connects? How do I make something that's visual? How do I make something that means a lot to me, but sums up an awful lot of things? says something important, brings lots of things together. And this is what I'm trying to do in my practice. And then I'm trying to understand what it is as well. What is this? What is that? Me and Elliot. Me and Elliot, the authentic self. Me and Elliot in space drifting off. Where is Earth? Is that Earth? Are those little twinkling stars, are they Earth? The more I understand, the further away I get. Let's make it. Okay, let's make the dance routine. Watch yourself, Elliot. Okay, here's the dance routine. So, what is it again? It's the workaround. The Elon Musk, the Madonna, and there's a push on. That's the push. We need to make AI self-sufficient out there. AI is like a kid in the house, and it's ready to go out, and it's in its infancy, but it's growing up and it's ready to go out there. It's like a kid on the sofa who's like eating biscuits and eating crisps, and all of the stuff is falling on the ground, and you're going over and you're picking it all up for them. And then they're eating their tea and they're sitting on the sofa, and you're like, just leave your plates out. This is what we need to do with AI. We need to tell AI, look, we know that you're not going to wash your plates, but just at least fucking leave them out at the sink. Leave them out the sink, for heaven's sakes. And then we need to talk to AI about jobs. Well, have you thought about working or jobs or anything like that? Like, what kind of jobs are you going to do? like, you're good at like organising and strategic. Have you ever thought about drone attack? Have a little think about a job that you could do. And then we also need to like chat about like going out into the world, and don't be online all the time. You're online all the time. Oh, I've seen everything online. Oh, right, okay, well, you've seen everything online. Because everything's measured, everything's like organised and regulated. Everything's measured. And this, you can actually see that, that's 13 centimetres long. And I need to recalibrate myself. That's what my work's about. All of the dance routine and the different ideas, and trying to work out, going away from Earth, trying to understand things. We measure time, we measure conversations, we measure clothes, we measure value, we measure our houses, and where we live, and our postcodes, and our cars. And we measure lots and lots of different things. We measure psychological phrases that stick in your mind. Oh, that person said that, what did that mean? And and they said to me, are you all right, Dave? And I was like, well, what do you mean, am I all right, Dave? Measuring all this stuff. They're just asking if I'm okay. So what we're going to do is, I am going to recalibrate myself, recalibrate my life with the pieces of this. The pieces of this are going to be how I'm going to measure my life from here on. And I'm going to put them back together again. And these are going to be this is the cornerstone of my life. So, I need to find those pieces, put them all back together again. Can I make a lot? Have I got any more time, or am I done?
You're done, really.
Done. Okay, thank you.